Okay, so the pain point breakdown is not what you think it is. It's not how most people approach it. Most people want to do this and they overcomplicate it. The goal of the pain point breakdown post is to articulate the problem and the struggle from an emotional standpoint that your audience has better than they can, and using some of the same words and phrases. So, for example, I would tell people, I know you're overwhelmed with social media. I know you hate logging on and trying to figure out what to post every day. I know you're throwing posts at the walls and feeling like it's just not going to hit. I understand that those are your problems. I have just a quick 10-minute video where I break down some things that are going to help you get rid of all of that and start moving forward in your social media content. So you can see how what I did was I named their problem. I came at it from an emotional standpoint, how they are feeling about the problem, what it feels like to have the problem. And I didn't try to correct it in my video. I didn't try to correct it in my post. I said, I have a solution for you. Take a look. It's here for you. It's a resource because I understand and relate to what you're struggling with, which is true. When I first started in social media, it was exhausting and overwhelming years ago, right? Now it's not for me. Now I love it. It's easy for me. But it's not for most people. And that same sense of overwhelm when you first start and you're trying to learn all these aspects is still very frustrating and overwhelming for people. So I want to make sure that they know I understand what they're going through and I have a solution because I get it. I'm not just trying to sell them something. I'm not just trying to get them a million followers or a million views or whatever kind of crazy thing people might promise you. I'm literally going to address the thing that you are struggling with today in 10 minutes or 5 minutes or with this resource, whatever it is. So what's cool about this one is it allows people to see that you truly do understand what they're struggling with. And often people are saying, I hate social media, but I'm going to ask why. They don't necessarily know why. They only know, I just hate doing it. It's this kind of chore. I end up not doing it and I've gone too long and I don't know where to start again. I'm not seeing any results. And it's this kind of spin of chaos. If I am able to more clearly describe the problem and the symptoms, then they might even go, oh, yes, that's it. That is what I'm struggling with. I didn't even realize half of that was bothering me until Jazz said it. And so it helps identify the problem for people. It connects with people. It shows that you relate and legitimately understand their problem, which means you've created a solution that will work because you're not just creating a random solution. You're creating a solution from the real problem they have. And that problem could be that you designed, you could be selling couches, you could be selling jewelry, you could be selling business services. It doesn't matter. You understand the problem they're having. So speaking to the problem and giving them some kind of resource is going to get you lead generation. It's going to start the conversation. It's going to put you above your competition online because most of them are not trying to relate. They're just posting things to sell. So it's going to take you to that next level of building a relationship. And honestly, social media is social. We are building relationships online. We are following and liking and commenting and going through content because we want to connect to other people. If you create this, if you can't see it, if you create these posts and you aren't taking pause to build a relationship, you are missing out on sales and leads regardless. You're not pulling in your audience. You're just kind of spitting stuff up and up spitting stuff out and selling to them. And that's not why I opened Facebook. That's not why I logged on to Twitter or TikTok or wherever I am. That's not why I'm not there to just see a bunch of ads in my damn feed. I am there to connect with other people. And if those people have solutions for me in my life and my business and my family, I'm more interested because I was like, oh yeah, God, that is something I'm really struggling with. And so you are finding them and relating to them and connecting to them and starting to build that relationship that ultimately is what leads to sales.